There, Councillor Yankoff? Good.
Yes, thank you.
So just before we begin tonight, I would like to say a few words to acknowledge a recently reported incident of racism at a city facility. I think you've all heard about it. It was reported that Mark Connors, a young hockey player from Nova Scotia, I believe the Halifax Hawks under 18 AA, faced racial slurs from fans at a city facility during the Early Bird Hockey Tournament. And I want to say, as Mayor of Charlottetown and also Council and the citizens of Charlottetown, I would like to say that this type of despicable behavior and discrimination has no place in our facilities, our city, or our island society as a whole. I want to extend my deepest condolences, condolences and apologies to Mr. Connors and his family for facing this type of abhorrent behavior during an event that should be filled with fun, competition, and good memories for everyone. I understand that Hockey PEI is currently investigating through a third party. They're investigating this incident, and I would like to make it clear that they have the City of Charlottetown's full support in their efforts to bring closure to this horrible altercation. Racism can never be tolerated, and as elected officials, it is our duty never to turn a blind eye. We must actively work to promote inclusion and acceptance so that everyone, regardless of color, creed, religion, ethnic background, sexual orientation, feels safe, secure, and able to thrive in the city of Charlottetown. So I just wanted to pass those words on from our City Hall to the Connors family. Councillor Twill.
Thank you. I agree with the comments that you made. I also think that once the findings come in from the investigator, third-party investigator, I think the City of Charlottetown in the interim should review our policies here in the City of Charlottetown with respect to racism, discrimination, prejudice at all levels, at the highest level. And once those findings become clear, then I think we need to do our due diligence, and we might want to look at where we're at. These are taxpayers' facilities. We're responsible for those facilities, so I think we need to do an assessment and evaluation, as I said earlier, as to what our policies and procedures are. And then once those findings come in, we might have to take additional action as well. It's not just Hockey PEI. These are facilities that are owned by the citizens of this city. So therefore, now is a good time to do a review, and maybe as a city corporation, to look at possible recommendations that could be implemented to deal with this act that is taking place. It's brought a lot of coverage to our city from all over North America. We've got NHL players, and rightly so, that have contacted this goaltender who just wants to play hockey. That's all he wants to do, is play hockey. And to be subjected to that type of racism and that type of those comments is not only unacceptable. I think we need, as a city council, we need to make a statement once the investigator's report comes in. And we need to act and make recommendations and implement those recommendations so that this never happens again.
Okay. Well, as I said, it's 2021. I don't know why we're still dealing with this issue, but it's just a little difficult to understand after Black Lives Matter marches, Indigenous Matters marches, Every Child Matters marches, and here we are still addressing this issue. Approval of agenda. Moved by Councillor Ramsey, second by Councillor McLeod. All those in favor? Councillor Rivard, yea or nay?
Yay.
Councillor Drawn?
In favor?
They have copies, right? They have the digital copies. Okay. Mr. Kelly, we have 4A, B, and C. Do you want to deal with the first one? Second reading?
Yes, Your Worship, to amend the City of Charlottetown fees bylaw to add Schedule E parking fees structure with include fees for public-facing electric vehicle chargers. Be resolved that the City of Charlottetown bylaw be read a second time and that the said bylaw be now adopted. Your Worship, moved by Councillor Rivera, second by Councillor Duffy.
Shall I carry?
Pass.
Councillor Drawn, yea or nay? Pass. Okay. So, who else? Councillors?
Cody Bernard and McCabe, Your Worship.
Bernard. And who? Who's
Cody and
Oh.
McCabe.
Okay.
And McCabe.
Okay, sir.
Your Worship, moved by Councillor Yankov, second by Councillor Duffy, that the appointment of Joanne Ings to the City of Charlottetown Seniors Engagement Committee be approved.
Question? Questions go? All those in favor? Please raise your hand.
In favor?
Councillor Bird?
In favor?
I know we voted on that, Your Worship, if you don't mind. Was there somebody who stepped down from that committee?
I believe it's Hubert.
All right, okay,
McIsaac.
yes. Yeah, he's been there for
Hubert's
years.
93.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Your Worship, moved by Councillor Yankov, second by Councillor Duffy, that the following appointments to the City of Charlottetown Civic Board for persons with disabilities be approved. Allison Faithful and Elizabeth Moranigan, Your Worship.
I have a question.
Question there, Councillor?
I support the two nominees, I know them both, I think they do a good job. Is there still an opportunity for other people, persons with disabilities, to sit on this board?
I yield to
And
the
make-
chair,
And make a contribution on behalf of the community?
I yield to the chair
I
of,
think we still have one vacancy left on, and I think the idea was we needed to have more people submit their interest in, because the list was, there was nothing left, there was no one left on the list.
correct.
So that was the plan, because we still have one vacancy.
So if you get them to forward their names, Councillor, to the HR upstairs, we'll bring it forward to the next CAC.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be great, thank you.
Yeah.
Question called?
Questions called?
All those in favor, please raise your hand. Councillor Bird?
Yes, sir, in favor?
Councillor Drawn?
In favor?
Deputy Cody. Councillors. Okay. Okay, sir?
Your Worship, this is on holiday parking in the downtown. Moved by Councillor Yankov, second by Councillor Cloud, that the City of Charlottetown allow free parking every Friday beginning at 10 a.m. December 10th, 2021, and leading up to Christmas. And further, that this includes both metered parking and city parkade, Your Worship.
Speak to Councillor Yankoff, or just,
Sure. This was a request and a survey was done by Downtown Charlottetown Inc. in hopes to encourage people to shop local, shop downtown. So we just brought it forward to see if the will of council is here interest in, it only works out to 4 Fridays and from 10 a.m. Hopefully people will be situated and parked at their place of business, and we encourage the business owners to leave the spaces for the shoppers and not for us employees of downtown, is the intent. Thank you.
thank you, Councillor. Councillor Ramsey and then Councillor Twill.
Councilor Yankoff just answered the question with her statement there. It's just on the Fridays, is what you're looking at.
And 10 a.m. till the afternoon, right? Yeah, 10 a.m.
Thank you.
Councillor Twill.
Councilor Mayor, I support the initiative. I just wonder how, is there going to be some type of assessment evaluation to gauge and measure how the program works so that we can do some type of evaluation after the 4 Fridays that you mentioned?
I think that's a great idea, and I can I can bring that up at the next downtown Charlottetown Eat board meeting, and as the representative for the city, and ask them to provide us with an evaluation of the free parking if the will of council is to support it.
Supplementary question there, Councillor Cleve?
Can we not, maybe Mr. Kelly can answer this, can we not engage with our commissioners as well? Nobody knows the parking situation in our downtown better than our commissioners. So can we not involve them in the assessment and evaluation?
Is that all right, Councillor Yankoff? Can he, you should go through the chair.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. The only thing I would worry about is that perhaps they wouldn't be on the job those days, but.
They would still be here because of any parking in
Loading
disabled
zones.
and all those other areas. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great. They're a great bunch down there, so.
Request for the
So
Chair.
just to reiterate, I'd like to have the involvement with our commissioners because, again, that's a business they're in. Nobody knows better in the parking situation in the downtown, who the folks like to tie up the parking spots for whatever reasons. And I think their involvement can give us a better, much more accurate assessment once the 4 days are reached.
Good. Question?
Questions called?
All those in favor, please raise your hand. Councillor Rivera?
In favor?
Councillor Drawn?
In favor?
Absent. Yeah, 7-0. Well, thank you, Councillor Yankoff, for pushing this through. We're always there to try to help as a municipality. And this is always the small steps going forward. Okay, we have to move into a closed session as per section 119, subsection 1C of the Municipal Government Act of Prince Edward Island. Moved by Councillor McLeod,
Yes, sure.
second by Councillor Yankoff. All those in favor, please raise your hand. Councillor Drawn, yea or nay?
Whoa,
Councillor Rivera?
yeah.
Okay, now,